Hey guys, it's Wednesdays with Chasey Poo and Beauty hair. Oh, Beauty, your hair is everywhere. Today we're talking about how to deal with transphobia. And Beauty, she knows. She knows what's up, right baby? You know, you sat on me and put all of your white hair all over my clothes, so I had to take off my shirt. And now it's all over my sweatpants, and now there's hair everywhere. I just cleaned this house. These cats, I swear. How to deal with transphobia. So there are so many different slivers of how transphobia can manifest itself. And I think that something that's really important, we always talk kind of about like transphobia in the family, transphobia at the workplace, transphobia with your friends. What about the transphobia online? From your people that you know. So there are certain things that people post that are like subtly transphobic, but they're still transphobic. And I think that that's something that we need to talk about because I see this more often, and I really hope that Reed makes a video this week because he might have a good comment about this, because I remember a while ago someone had posted something on Facebook that he was friends with online, not sure if it was family or not, and it was really bad, and he messaged me and it's like, what do I do, right? Because I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you're trans, you're living your good life, okay? And you see your aunt or your cousin or, I don't know, your step aunt post something online and it's really transphobic. It talks about, I don't know, how people are overreacting and stop making a big deal about Caitlyn Jenner being trans. Who cares about her? She's actually a man. Something like that, you know what I'm saying, okay? That's not subtly transphobic, by the way. That is just outright, it's in your face transphobic. So what do you do? What do you do when something, sorry, I just like moved. What do you do when something like that happens? So it's really a tough situation because do you delete these people off of your Facebook? This is your family. You have to see them, right? Most people have to see their family at least like once a year, family gatherings and stuff like that. So it can make the conversation really awkward. Although I will say that if you delete someone on Facebook, they don't get notified that you've deleted them on Facebook. You can also block them, and I don't think that your profile shows up. So you could literally just say, oh, sorry, I actually just deleted my Facebook. Or you can call them out on their post and then see what happens and get into a big fight, and then it's really awkward when you see each other. Or like I said before, or ignore it. Or you can message them privately and say, hey, listen, this is really transphobic. So there's so many different possibilities that you can do, and I'm trying to imagine myself, because I'm not very close to my family like I was before, like my aunts and my cousins and stuff like that. But let's say one of my funny enough, my transphobic and racist aunt tried to add me on Facebook today, which is funny to me. And I haven't accepted yet, but if she was to go ahead, okay, because I love her, I have two aunts, I grew up with them, you know, like, she's great, but some of her views, I've just like, it doesn't work. So, she posts, let's say she posts something transphobic online. I would be appalled, and I feel like I would call my dad and be like, did you see what she fucking posted? And I would just complain and explain to him. And I think that venting to someone else really helps to not take it out on the person, because when something happens, we kind of react, right? We have a reactive kind of instinct in us, and I do that. Not everyone's like that, but I know I do that. And I would do, you know? So instead of doing that, call my dad, yo, daddy, this is what she did. Or call your friends or something like that, which is what some of my friends have done to me. They've talked to me like, I don't know what to do. This posted this, and this. So if that's not an option, honestly, I'm trying to imagine, would I tell her? So one, there's a bit of a language barrier with me and my family because they're all French and they all write in French. I don't write in French, I write in English. So if I would write, if the person that I was writing to was one of my cousins who is French and I had to write in English, the translation no one would understand what's going on. Even though I'm really good at, I can speak French, I'm great, I understand everything, I can't write it for some reason, it just doesn't work. But my aunt, both aunts, can write both in English and French, so if I was to write to my aunt, she would understand what I'm saying. And I think that she might be a little bit offended that I'm calling her out, but the thing is that when you call people out, you can't yell at them, okay? People don't, the second you yell, the second you swear, you lost. And that's when you're reactive, right? You gotta be careful, don't be reactive, because when you're reactive, you yell and you swear. So I think that making sure that you're not super reactive and you're just like, hey, just letting you know the article that you posted is actually really offensive. I am trans, you know this, I'm part of your family. I would really appreciate it if you took that post down and actually understood why it hurts the community because of blah blah representation in the media. You're telling everyone on your Facebook that trans people are men and stuff like that, you know? Some bullshit like that. So I feel like a conversation like that might make them feel embarrassed, but it's better than a reactive response. Anyways, that's my little tip, I guess, because that's what I'm trying to learn, because I see something online, even comments on my videos, and I'm like, but then before I press send, I delete everything. Because I get everything out, but then I don't give them the satisfaction of them winning a conversation they didn't even know that we were in. No? I'll see you guys next week. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you think about this? How do you deal with transphobia online, Facebook, family, especially? Let me know. I love you. Have a great week. Bye.